I finally did it. I have officially liquidated over half of my inventory since mid-September. Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Lori's Boston Found, where thrifted is the new black, and I am on a mission to downsize my entire Poshmark and eBay inventory. I'm actually in the middle of moving to a new place in the city. I've been documenting everything for the past 9 days. Every year in December, I do what I call Happy Haul a Days, and I share a haul a day with you every day for 10 days. And this year it just happened to fall 3 days into our move to Boston. So thank you so much to everybody who's been catching up on my vlog style videos. Today is not so vloggy because I am home. I said like I had the commute to the office this morning. I slept in Boston last night. I was so excited because last night when I was editing until almost midnight, because doing daily videos, it's a great challenge for me. It pushes me every year and it really gives me insight to see what my viewers like, what they don't like, and it's been really fun sharing the city of Boston with you this week, and I plan to do more of that in the future. So be sure to subscribe if you'd like to see more from me, more of my thrifting adventures, specifically in Boston and beyond. I started this journey in mid-September. I had 1,577 items in my Poshmark and eBay inventory. This was before I knew we were moving. I just wanted to declutter. I spent all of 2023 for the most part decluttering my home, hoping to also declutter my business. But what happened was I would find things in my home to declutter. In many cases, I would donate stuff, but in a lot of cases, I would end up giving the items from my home to my business, which then created more inventory for me. So 2023, I had hoped to downsize my business, but I didn't get there. So by the time I was ready to downsize my business for good, my count was at 1,577 items. That does not include my American Girl items that are exclusively for sale right now on eBay. We also are delisting and relisting everything in my inventory. So we're going bin by bin. As we're going through the bins, I'm finding items that are in the bins and they're inventoried, but they're not listed anywhere. So we have probably added close to 100 pieces to my inventory just from things we're finding in the bins, because I've never gone through all of my bins. So I'm learning a lot about myself, about my business, about what sells, what doesn't. And I'm so happy that this morning we broke through that 800 number that has been hanging around. We are now at 783 items in my inventory, which if you multiply that by 2, it's 1,566. So we are less than half of where we started in September. So it has only been 3 months and I have gotten rid of so many items. I did a tiered system where I started with 30%, then I went to 40, 50, 60, 65. I lingered around 65% for quite some time, because once we go beyond 65, like last night I sent out 70% offers, which is what pushed me over into the 700s, because I sold a lot of items last night and this morning things are still selling. Now my items are selling for around $12 or $13 on average each, which is dangerously close to me like not profiting a lot. So I'm not sure what's next, because I had planned to just coast for a while through the end of the holidays. I'll send out offers. Like last night, I know Tina was gonna be here. I knew I was gonna be home from Boston. So this was a great day to do a lot of shipping, which is why I decided to send out my 70% off offers last night. I haven't gone below 50% off on my new with tag items. That might be a next step for me. We're still delisting and relisting. So I think I'm gonna coast for a little bit and accept offers as they come in, or counter offers if I'm not comfortable with how low they are. I wanted to get into the 700s so bad. I felt like once I hit the 700s, I would be content to be here. But then the flip side of that is, yeah, that's a great number to have in my inventory, but is it arguably like 700 items that people don't want? And I don't think that's true. I believe there is a buyer for nearly everything we have in our closets. However, how long I want to wait for that buyer is another thing. And arguably, if I have sent out offers as low as 70% to people who have liked them thus far, is it worth selling it even lower? Should I just donate? How long do I hold on to these pieces that aren't selling? So that is a decision I have to make. I do think that my inventory is now at a place where we can condense the bins. We can move all of the bins to one area. I don't have inventory on the floor. I don't have shoes in every corner. Tina did a massive overhaul of our shoes, and every single shoe in my inventory is now inventoried and in a bin. I have one Hulken bag that's on the floor that still has shoes in it, and I believe leave. We have enough space in the bins now that I can even get rid of that Helkin bag. And we're just looking to get everything in actual bins so that when our new carpet comes that I've pushed back to the new year, we are going to be able to have all of our inventory in one room. I'll go over the whole setup and how things are going to change for you in the new year, or change for me, I should say, with the way that my inventory is set up and how my schedule is going to look living in two places between the suburbs and Boston. So a lot of content on those changes will be coming around the bend. Today, I just wanted to share with you some of the sales that went out this morning. And I'm also thinking about doing my try on for you today. That was one of the things that I had previewed at the beginning of Happy Holidays on December 1st. I happen to be wearing a fully thrifted outfit today, from my sweater to the t-shirt that I just got at that thrift store in Brighton that I featured a couple days ago. I got some Old Navy flare leg jeans, wearing those today as well. I think I'm going to take a break. We just got so much shipping done. I think we shipped out something like 30 or 40 packages. And the couch, we did get an update on it this morning before I left Boston. Jay works from home on Mondays now, so he stayed in Boston. 13 boxes, because we bought a modular sofa, are supposed to be arriving between the hours of 10 a.m. and 1 p.m. If it's delivered, I have to drive to Boston and see how it looks. I hopefully will be able to end this video in Boston today, but if not, we'll be able to see a few outfits today, see some sales that are going out the door. Let's see a couple items that sold, and let's look in my closet and try to find a nice thing to wear to Jay's holiday party this weekend. Okay, this is a 3-piece bundle that sold for $58. This is a Trillium Brewing Company t-shirt, which is a local place in Boston. Ironically, this was part of the bundle. This is an Anthropologie Dolan dress, kind of like a little stretchy A-line t-shirt dress. That's also part of this bundle. Derek Lamb 10 Crosby jacket, $58 for this 3-piece bundle. What a deal. I'm definitely getting to the place now where my profit margins are decreasing quite a bit, but I am in liquidation mode. I have probably had this dress since 2019. So it's just time to move some of these things on. Luckily, my life is very busy and I'm not like focusing on letting go, which is really hard for me. I'm just kind of going through the motions, pushing through stuff, and really trying to choose new pieces wisely. All right, next up is a Ralph Lauren hat that I just recently picked up. Sold for $10, so maybe it's in here. Hold on, this is why I usually find stuff before I turn the camera on. Hold on. Here it is. This sold for $10. There was a lot of back and forth on this. Initially, the person, I think I had it listed for $15. They offered me $8. I countered at $10 because this was a recent thing. And then, I don't know, it was one of those, they canceled their $8, then they came back at $10, then they asked me 5 times, is this still available? And I was in the middle of moving and I felt bad. Then they're like, what size is it? And I was a little bit flustered. For a $10 sale, there was a lot of conversation. Hopefully he likes it because I did say that it runs small. My lighting's better over here. I remember getting this Nike hoodie and really feeling excited about it. Like, oh, someone's gonna love this with all the branding. It has sat for so long. I listed this item when I had Caitlin, who was my high school student, who is Rocco's age, who is now halfway through her junior year of college. So I've had this for probably 4 years. I think it sold for 14. Really happy this is going to a new home. And funny enough, this color is so in now this season. Maybe that's why it finally sold. These Rolas corduroys sold for $34. I did not offer liquidation pricing on this. These have really great comps. So I just sent an offer for $34, which may have been, I think it was $30 off. So it wasn't quite 50%. The other one sold at a little higher price. I got these when I was on Martha's Vineyard. They were both in the same store. One was a flare pair and one was a straight leg. This is the straight leg. And these, I think I washed like 4 times because there was like a stubborn stain that wouldn't come out. So I kept washing these. I had just recently listed them. So $34 these days is a really great sale for me. I was really excited about these. I sent out 70% offers last night, knowing I was going to be home all day, knowing Tina was coming to help out with shipping, and really wanting to get under the 800 mark, which I did. Thank you so much if you bought anything. Tina's coming, so I like to pull the first few orders for her, and then I set up her station. I'll show you how I set it up. You've probably seen it before. And then I will print all of my labels and mark them on the back. Then Tina will come in, she'll get the first wave out. These are some items that sold quite a few days ago, so I really need to get these out. I do have a USPS pickup coming to the house today, and then we'll start picking all of the items that sold last night and into this morning. I am just so happy to move stuff. Hey Lumpy, you happy to be home? He's been such a good boy, really settling in the city. So this is our little IKEA cart that I have transformed into like a work cart for Tina. Usually when this cart rolls out, he knows what's coming, and that's Auntie Tina. Look at, he's already looking at the door. She's not here yet, handsome. She'll be here in about 20 minutes. We get this out. It has all of my thank you labels that I get on Amazon, my lint roller. This is our packing tape, always a pair of scissors. We keep a sweater shaver here so she can like do some last minute touches. Then some of the mailers. These are for really big sweaters and stuff. We need to restock this. Most of the stuff we keep over here, which I may eventually move this all downstairs when we redo the basement. So I'll pull out these drawers as well. Every time I go to the post office and drop things off physically, like if I don't have a porch pickup, I always grab the Tyvek because that's what we like to use the most, if things will fit in there. So I have her trays out here. This is an item I've been carrying around with me for the past 4 days because I did not have my printer at home the last time I was here, so I couldn't print my label. So now I'm gonna print all of my labels, including the stuff that I haven't picked yet. And we will know exactly just how many things need to get shipped. Hi everybody, it is now 4:30. Tina and I had a super productive day. Sorry, my hair is like super staticky right now. The couch is in. Tina left and I was like so focused on getting out of the house, packing and getting there to help Jay. It came in 13 boxes because it's a modular sofa. So I just checked in with Jay. I'm like, how is it? How's the color? Like, I'm really nervous about this color. And he said, it's complete anarchy here. The boxes are everywhere. He has a really important call that starts at 4:30. So he's like, you should come much later. And I was like, much later? And it's Lumpy he worries about. Lumpy's still unfamiliar. So sometimes if he hears people coming in, especially like at after work times, he'll bark. I decided that I would just stay here and film some of the outfits that I had planned on doing earlier. But then I found out the couch was here and I'm like, oh, forget the outfits. I'll try those on another day. I'm here with an outfit. My hair is super staticky. It's cold, gloomy, and rainy outside, like that freezing cold rain. It's so gloomy, but I wanted to try these outfits on. The first outfit is from Banana Republic Outlet. I ordered 2 dresses. This one, I kind of had this image where I would wear like this long satiny dress with something casual. Like, so I have a Jenny Kane sweater on right now. It's not going to be for everybody. You're out to dinner, maybe at your mom and dad's or your in-laws or something like that, and you want to wear a dress, but you also want to feel kind of cozy. This is a super oversized Jenny Kane sweater that I got secondhand. Also, here's the front of the dress. It's like this maroon color. I did order a large, and like, this is like, I am wearing shapewear, like need my shapewear, but this is just too big in the front. I don't know that I'm going to keep it, but I'm trying to make it work. So let me go on a full length mirror so you can see what's going on here. Is it necessary that you lay on all of my dress clothes? These are the things we're going to try on. This is the other dress that I got from Banana Republic, which I really like. Oh, and you have your greenie, but I don't love how it gathers right here. I mean, Banana Republic Outlet is not like known for its quality, but I really loved the colors in this. So let's take a look at what I'm wearing. Here is the look. Now this dress is, I mean, it still shows a little tummy here, even with my shapewear. This is very cozy and I'm wearing nude heels. I do have these black ones here too, but I feel like the nude is better. I am not a sleeveless girl. Like, you will very rarely catch me sleeveless, maybe in the summer. What are our thoughts on this? Is it too oversized of a sweater? My instinct was to go with black. So I'll show you something with black as well. Maybe something that's not quite so oversized, but this is a very nice dress. It's just very like weird here in the front. It was meant to do like a little bit of draping, but it's just a little too much. But see, this is always my common thing. Things are big up here, but see right here, I feel like this kind of shows every little curve, which is why for me, I would like something like this over it. This is a Jenny Kane sweater, cardigan, pre-owned, and then a Banana Republic dress that I think I picked up for $30. I'm literally in a dark closet. I shut the light off over here because it's yellow. It's very yellow, and I just don't think it should cast like accurate color. But that's that. Okay, another thought I had, and this actually feels nice to me, is just putting a sweater over it. A cardigan sweater would be nice too, because then you could see the neckline, but I feel like the neckline is a little too big for me. So this is very comfortable because it's like a loose fitting skirt underneath, very comfortable. And then I just have a black sweater over on top. So this breaks it up. It feels nice. Sometimes I'm at an age now where I have to be careful. I'm not trying to look too young, and I'm also trying to not look too old. I'm at this kind of, I don't know, phase where certain outfits make me look very matronly. I had to be careful with this length skirt. I don't typically wear longer skirts, but this is just a super comfortable way of kind of salvaging this dress, which is a little big on top, but extremely comfortable to wear like this. Here is the look with black heels. I just have this like little stacked heel. I don't even know if you can see the detail on these. Hold on. I'm literally in the dark, so this is kind of tricky. So these have this nice little sparkle on the heel. These are, I think, Ann Taylor. I've had these for years, but they're really nice around the holidays. If you wanted to go with black shoes, you have that little extra sparkle, which is really nice. So I'm sorry, my face is like being lit by the hallway light. So this is another look. Tell me which one you like. I thought I was really gonna love this dress. I just don't. I don't know. It's something about the way this is gathering here. I really like that it's got this V, but it's all this kind of funky ruching here, and I just don't, it looks cheap to me the way that this is ruching right here. I don't know. I feel like this should be buttons, or the fabric should line up, something. The seam goes right down the middle, which I don't know. I think this is like a little bit of a design flaw that I don't like, because, and I don't think I like the black shoes. Okay. I had to change to the nude shoes because I just feel like nude just makes my legs look longer. My legs are so pale. The other thing is I could definitely be wearing stockings with this. I could do black stockings with the black. I feel like this looks cheap right here. This was my top choice when I ordered. And I have to say, I personally like the satiny dress with the black sweater so far. The holiday party has gotten more casual through the years for Jay's office, and it's actually anything goes. You'll see people in ball gowns. You'll see young people in like really sexy, like short dresses, high heels. And then you'll see women in like blazers and black slacks. So like anything goes. This would totally be appropriate. I'm just not loving this area right here. Okay, so this dress here is a perfect example of this is too short for me. Like, this is too short for my age. It's a Free People dress. It definitely fits me better now. It's meant to be like a short, like little swing dress. So I am 32 pounds less this year than I was last year for Christmas for this time. I feel like maybe I could get away with this if I had black, like tights on. I have these little Ann Taylor heels, which are different than the ones I just showed. This just feels, I mean, I don't dislike how it looks, but I feel like I'm too old for this length dress. I love the sleeves. I love the lace. There's actually, if you can see underneath, this is all like champagne flowers. So it's sequins and it's got this cool flower pattern underneath. It's so awesome. I feel like I just need a couple more inches here if it came even just above my knee, but we are talking like dangerous zone here. I think my husband would love this dress with black nylons. I'm sure of that, but I don't know that I would feel comfortable wearing this. And I do love black, friends. I love wearing black. See, I already feel more comfortable now that I'm not in that other one. What do you think? What do we think of this dress? Tell me honestly, if I were to wear, I would have to wear like an opaque, I feel, even though I think it would look better with sheer. I feel like something that's a little bit more opaque would be more tasteful. Or am I being crazy? For reference, I am 51. So anyways, okay, next dress. Okay, surprise, surprise. I have another black dress on. This dress is as short. It doesn't feel as, I don't know, young, I guess. I did wear this either last year or the year before, and it's just interesting to see how it fits now. This is the most comfortable dress ever. It's by French Connection. It's super stretchy, kind of has these bat wing arms. I've always had the impression that it just made me look like my boobs were down here, like because the way the fabric is. See, like right here? I mean, obviously, you know, that's not my boobs, but it's kind of weird that way, but it's also very, very comfortable. But I have worn this before, and it's also short. It is another look. I do know that I think that maroon floral one, which was really what I was thinking of wearing, is not going to work. I have a dress from Karen Kane that I bought. I ended up selling one. I accidentally bought it twice. Don't ask me how. It's been years, and it hasn't fit me in a very long time. And today, Tina and I were doing delisting and relisting, and we went through a bin, and that dress is new with tag. I think I'm going to run downstairs and grab it from my inventory and see if that works. Here's the dress. We just delisted and relisted it for, I think, $90. I think I paid $140 for this dress and never wore it. But I did wear the other one. But see how it has some of the embellishments? I think it's an A-line. It's very much my style. Let me just see the length on this. It should fit, but we'll see. I don't love it. Sorry. I want you to be able to... I do like the neckline, but I still think it's a little bit short, and there's pockets here, and I don't think this does anything for me. I don't know. I kind of like things that either cinch at the top or are more of an A-line. I feel like this is just kind of cut straight, and I just don't feel comfortable in it. I don't know. This is a no. I feel like I look round-shouldered. Yeah, I'm not loving this. I like the shape that some of the other dresses gave me, but it's really pretty. I do love the embellishments here. That would have been nice because it's just like enough at the neckline, but I wouldn't need much else. But yeah. Okay, this is one of my favorite dresses, and I haven't worn it in years, and there's actually like room over here. This is blowing my mind. I love, love, love this neckline. I love the ruffles. I feel like this dress is very sexy, but it still comes to my knee. Like there's a difference, you know? Of course, I do have to wear my little bolero jacket here, which typically I like longer length. But with this, it cinches in at the waist. This is a fun little like cha-cha-cha bag from Stella & Dot. That is always fun for like a black outfit. It's got like a little bit of bling. This is kind of a vibe for the holiday party. Would you do black nylons with this and then black shoes, or would you stay with the nude? It's a little hard to see, but see how that ruffle comes up? I think it's so classy. I love it. And yeah, it's got like the high waist, but there's like, you're not like pouring out of it. And I love this bag. Isn't this so cute? It's got like a little bit of sparkle. Do we like this look? What do you think? I feel comfortable in this. This is what I'm leaning towards, but I'm curious what you think. Now I'm going to put on like a casual look, like jeans and a pretty blouse. Let's see what that looks like. Okay, here's another look, not quite so much in the dark. I was also thinking it'd be nice to maybe put my hair up. This is a kind of look that I like. These are the size 10 Old Navy jeans that I thrifted the other day. They fit great, and they're nice and high rise. They are a boot cut. I feel like wide legs are more in right now than boot cut, but I feel like I like this part of my leg. I like a thin, like a slimmer profile. I have bought a couple wide leg jeans. I always kind of go back to the little flare. So these are a flare from Old Navy. These are those same heels, and this is just a sequins top. It's loose fitting, but I still think that it works, and I think this is Gap. I also have a couple other different tops that I will try on just to show you a variety of looks that you can pull off when you're just wearing black slacks and heels. You can also do this with just like a nice wide leg trouser. This is kind of fun if you're just like going out for dinner. I mean, this is pretty casual, but It's also festive and it's very comfortable as well. Check the heels, see how far you can walk in your heels before you head out for the night. Especially me now being in the city, we're going to be doing a lot of walking. I've learned that I need to wear flats if we are not Ubering someplace. If I'm walking, I wear flats. I'm very excited about this look because this is completely secondhand, except for my shoes. I'm sorry, the shoes aren't. I went back to the Ann Taylor peep shows. This I feel like is more like a day at the office. It could work for a casual party as well. But I got this Givenchy bag secondhand and I love it. You can wear it like this if you're going out to dinner, but then you also have the strap if you want to wear it as a shoulder bag. Bought this secondhand on the Real or Poshmark actually. I think I got a really good deal on this, relatively speaking, on Poshmark, and it's such a classic. This, I believe I got at the bins. This is, I think, like Ann Taylor Loft Petite. It's a large petite. It was super inexpensive, and again, the color that I'm loving this season. Very casual, but also very comfortable, and no one's going to look at you sideways, I think, if you wear something like very simple and minimal like this. I think it's going to work in a lot of environments. You can really dress something up with your jewelry if you want, or you can keep it as minimal as you like. Now, when I get to Boston, I think I'll edit a little bit before I go. I think that last dress is what I'm going to pack with me. And I'm going to also pack like maybe just a casual look in case we go out to dinner during the holidays in Boston. But other than that, that's all for my try on. Sorry I did it in the dark. I hope you were able to at least get an idea. And I am going to edit a little bit and then we'll end tonight's video with the couch. And we are going to say a little prayer. Lounging on the couch? What, did you build a couch or something today?
This is a lot of work, Mama. That's it. I'm just laying down. 2 glasses of wine on the couch. This is awesome.
I love it. Lumpy, what do you think of the new couch? It's honestly so good.
Very happy with it.
I love it. It matches our Christmas tree.
I think Lumpy's happy to have a couch.
Yes, and look at there's Lumpy's bed and the rug.
What are the odds I'm gonna fall asleep right here? Pretty high.
I still have to edit this video. You're definitely going to be asleep before this is done. Okay, this was our vision here. So these are our dining chairs. I have to just, geez, Jay's such a slacker. He didn't take the stuff off of this one.
Right.
Wait until I show you downstairs what, like the packaging that all of this came in. How many boxes, honey?
A lot.
A lot. So this is kind of what we had envisioned. So like when we have company, these are the dining chairs. They are going to roll right over. We got these on Amazon. Look at that. I mean, that's like seating for like 8 people. The problem is that the tabletop has not come in and it's 45 inches. Oh, this is the Furbo that we set up for Lumpy, but we haven't used it yet. So the chairs, I think, are awesome, but I don't know that when the table comes in, if that will be too big. You're gonna sleep well tonight. So I guess the only thing that didn't come is right here. There are feet, and we were missing 2 feet on this piece right here. Where's Lammy? Is he under here? Lammy's right under his paws. So all of the cushions are storage, except for, which ones are the beds, honey? These 2 middle ones?
Even those are storage.
It's pretty awesome. We weren't sure how big it was going to be or how much space we would have here, but we have plenty of space there. I think if we moved that side over like 3 inches and this over 3 inches, it would be right in the center and move it a little off the wall. I love you. I love it. You did a great job. Okay, here is the behind the scenes. I have to pull my camera back. This is our second bedroom that is empty because we haven't gotten anything, but these are all the boxes that came in today that Jay had to break down and build. What do you think of all this? There are so many boxes, handsome. Daddy's gonna sleep good tonight, I think. Don't you think? I think he is.